Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Back and forth with the bullshit. I know I said it before, I don't mean it. It's been a while since I had your attention. So it might hurt to hit it. Don't ever fall away. We can't leave them if we stay the same. And I can't do this for another day. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Oh yeah.
Lines and tequila, can't forget the reefer. My phone, but say nothing when I see ya. Limes and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya.
What is going on, Chad? Happy Sunday. Excited to have you guys with us. Welcome to Saucy Sundays, brought to you by the All Sauce team, baby. Excited to have you guys here on the Betting News Network, brought to you by our brand new sponsors at Bet Online. Get involved with Bet Online for a $1,000 deposit bonus with the QR code right above in the top corner of the screen, as Mr. Soak fingers it right there. Excited to have you. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's get it. Welcome to the show, guys. My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
I laughed too loud.
And I'm just Sook. And did you see that Celtics game last night?
Woo, baby! These guys did. Thanks for tapping in with the gents last night on playback. Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. What a game it was, chaps. Celtics came storming back, took a commanding 3-0 lead on the Pacers in Indiana last night. Yes, Rick, you are a member of the Shanghai Sharks. Send him to the fucking sun. Landon, what's up? Jordan is from the lake. That's dedication. Let's go. We get the real goat today, Isaiah. Let's get it. We're gonna talk all about Game 3 with the Mavericks taking on the Timberwolves tonight. Back in Big D tonight. But we're gonna talk a little bit about the game last night. These gents, you guys came and sweat the game with the gents on playback, which has been absolutely electric. If you guys are not getting involved with us over on playback, come and hang out. Playback.tv/betting news right on the bottom of Mr. Sook. Mr. Sook has things. He's a sandwich today. He's a delicious Bet Online playback sandy. That's what we love. But yeah, get involved with the kids. Hey, baby. We'll be live tonight at 7 Central for the game this evening. We're going to talk all about the game tonight. But last night, gents had some fun. You guys especially had some fun because your Celtics got the job done. came back. I did not watch the game live. I was busy yesterday. I had stuff going on. So, but you guys did. What are your thoughts? I mean, after watching the highlights, what the fuck is Rick Carlisle doing not calling a timeout with 8 seconds left, down one, going down the court? What the fuck is that? W call on Andrew Nimhard, but we've known that for months that you're a genius in these situations. So spectacular stuff there. 3, Pascal Siakam had me in absolute shambles because he had 20 points at halftime and couldn't get over his 22.5 line for the game. And 4, so I think the Pacers are getting swept. Those are my takeaways. Didn't watch the whole game, but what did you guys think, kind of taking it all in play by play?
So can I go first?
I mean, you go first and keep it short because I know you could go on for about a year.
I 100% can go on. But I will say, SBJ, we did miss you a lot. But I'm sure
Thanks,
your
man.
fiance misses you 90% of the time because you're always with us. Okay, so she deserved some time off.
She
from her,
did.
You know. She did, and W fiance.
Exactly. W's. We went to a vineyard, and I had so lots of frozen frosé and some wine, and came back and watched a scary movie. So
You got some cute pictures
Which
from
movie?
SBJ. I will say that.
yeah, baby. Which movie? We watched Abigail, the new movie about the girl that's the vampire.
I want to see it. Is it good?
It's very good. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely worth. We actually paid for it too, which I don't normally like to pay for movies at home, but it was worth the pennies. So yeah. But yeah, miss you guys too. But yeah, we'll be here. We ain't going nowhere.
But back to the game. The game was electric. It was honestly, I tweeted it out before the game. I was like, tune into playback if you want to watch me and so pull our hair out, because this is the exact kind of spot that the Celtics just don't. I think they say they don't handle business, but in the NBA, they even said it pre-game. They said it. A star goes down, somebody steps up. These are all NBA caliber players, and man, did Andrew Nemhard ever fucking step up. As a fan of the game and a fan of his, because as Suk said so many times, he's from Canada. It's so fun to watch, but it was killing me yesterday. Tatum, great game. JB had a great game, but Drew fucking Holiday, flu game. Drew looked like shit all game with the shots he was taking, the shots he was missing. But then he proved to everybody why he's on the court and what he's brought out there to do. All right, without saying too much else about the game, I just want to say Rick Carlisle was about to look like a genius. Doug McDermott hit a big shot to end the half, right? He was looking smart. They're back home. They haven't lost here since March. Blah blah blah. Looking like they're gonna go, and not even up to go 2-1. Oh my God! The last few minutes of that game, I think it was a 12-2 run by the Celtics. No timeout. And then again, yes, I understand now calling the timeout there with 8 seconds left. You maybe give your guy a shot. You've got momentum. See if you can get something going. But with 1.7 seconds left, you need a 3. There's only one guy in your starting lineup that has hit a 3-pointer. His name is Andrew Nemhard, and he's inbounding the ball. The only other guy that has hit a 3-pointer is TJ McConnell, and he's on the bench. He's got 20 points, and he's on the bench. Somebody tell me why Ben Shepherd, Siakam, Miles Turner, and I don't even know who the fourth guy was.
Naismith.
The
guy who ended up taking the shot.
Why wasn't Turner passing it in? In
Why
that instance, I loved what Greg Popovich used to do. He used to have Timmy inbound it because he's just so fucking tall.
Well, okay. Well, I'll argue that Miles Turner, I would not trust Miles Turner to take the ball in to make the right pass. Tim Duncan is a great cerebral basketball player. I think Miles Turner.
Go Siakam.
Do Siakam.
Nemhard taking that shot, I guarantee you we have overtime. That was a good play call. I know they were running 4 verticals. That's hilarious. But it was an open 3. It was right where they wanted it. It was the shot they wanted. It's just not the player that you want taking it. He had 0 points in the entire game. It's hard enough to trust Naismith with the game-winning shot, let alone when he's gone fucking 0 for 0 for whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Sorry, V. I'm going to hijack this because you were talking about Nemby taking the shot. Let's talk about Nemby for a minute. The dude is from Canada. He was a great high school player, played for Mount Verde. If you pay attention to hoops, Mount Verde, powerhouse high school team. Then he goes to Florida, plays a couple years there, transfers to Gonzaga, wins WCC Sixth Man of the Year, gets drafted 31st, first pick of the second round. I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of players love that spot because you get to free agency after 2 years. Andrew Nembhard, I've been singing his praises since January. I think he's a true fucking hooper. He showed that last night. I think it'd be very interesting to see what the Pacers do. I think we can officially say this fucking series is done. And the more interesting thing to talk about now is what do the Pacers do? Clearly, Nemby's a true point. McConnell's a true point. Hallie's a true point. You got 3 of them there that need 30 plus minutes each. The Pacers definitely got to pivot this offseason, maybe deal with what Carlisle, fire him, move on from him, amicable separation, whatever you want to call it. But I don't want to fuck around with this game too much, V. We won. We came back. We saw in the huddle that the Celtics were not flustered. They were not bothered. As we were freaking out, as chat was freaking out, they cut to Missoula in the timeout, and he said, basket, stop, basket, stop. He's like, that's all it is. That's all we're doing. Calm down. Let's play ball.
And catch the squad ride. The squad rides have been fucking hot.
Squad rides have been kicking it. We haven't officially decided yet today, chat, what our squad ride's going to be, but I have a feeling that I know which direction we're going to go with this. Dustin, we're going to talk all about this game. We are going to get there. We're going to talk about this game and everything tonight. But last points about this game, a couple things you guys mentioned. I mean, Andrew Nembhard's been great this whole series, so this was no surprise. I mean, we've been talking about it. He's been one of the Pacers' most consistent scorers, which has been kind of surprising. But then have a breakout game like this. And I saw this comparison on Twitter, and I was like, we love to make these comparisons. But it actually kind of makes sense. He could be the next Jalen Brunson in this particular situation. Under Rick Carlisle, didn't get a chance. I mean, has gotten, obviously, plenty of opportunity now. I'm not saying that he's going to turn into what Brunson's done in New York, but there are comparisons that you could make, similar style of play, similar, guard, whatever. But I very much so think this is going to be a sweep. I think maybe they win game 4 at home. You get the desperation win at home, and then you go and they just get mollywopped in game 5. But I don't see this game going past game 5. This game, if they win game 4, this game is not returning to Indiana. I really don't see a way that you guys are coming back, that you guys are going to throw this game 5 away if you guys don't get it done in 4. So, yeah, it was always the Celtics. Great comeback win last night. V, I texted V this last night, and if you guys have been tuning in with us on Playback and hanging out with us here, then you guys know that V and I have gone playfully bantered the comparisons between Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum, which we were talking about at V, and then the timeline was going bananas with it, with everybody else talking about it. So I'd like to say that you and I started the trend. Yeah. But it's a good comparison, and I think that we both just decided to bury the hatchet last night, which, as you guys should too in chat, let's just bury it. They're both amazing. They're both fantastic basketball players, and you made a great point, V, last night that this is what the league needs, this is what the league wants, and can we just enjoy these guys go head to head for the next 10 years, and that just be what it is.
It weirdly doesn't happen on the ice. You know what I mean? We just enjoy teams when we're talking about puck and stick. It's weird.
Everybody just likes to bitch, man. At the end of the day, so. We're going to play Smash or Pass, get some vibes moving, and then we are going to talk all about this game tonight. We've got 2-point spread, lots to get to, but let's have a little fun first and get the vibes rocking and rolling. Let's play Smash or Pass. All right, so if you guys don't know, earlier this morning, the Monaco Grand Prix happened, and Charles Leclerc won the Monaco Grand Prix, which is where he's from. Pretty big deal in that. So we're going to talk about racers. We're going to have a little Smash or Pass with some racers. Go Speed Racer. So let's start it off. Bring it up. Helio Castroneves. Are we smashing or are we passing? Chat, respectfully, I don't know who this is. So I'm going to, I like his name, so I'm going to give him a smash on the name.
Yeah, I'll go smash because I'll kind of explain who he is. He's won the Indy 500 4 times, and he's actually won in 2001 and 2021. Motherfucker has won 20 years apart, and I think it's always worthy to note when you can reach the top, the apex, the zenith of your sport between a 20-year time span. Super fucking impressive. Smash.
Yeah, honestly, so I didn't know who he was either, but after everything you just said, I'd have to smash. He does have a cool name too, SPJ.
Yeah. Helio. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
The Indy 500 is. I don't know if it started yet. It is today, so that is also. Do you guys see the picture of Halliburton at the Indy 500?
No,
Yeah, I was like, okay, interesting.
I'm sure
Have
he
you already-
has to go
you
for
got-
like emotional.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the one place where I won't like. If he was in Monaco today, I'm like, okay, bro, what's going on? You know?
He's got one foot in Cancun. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, he's been scheduled to be the honorary pace car driver for a minute.
Yeah. I just thought it was like, oh, casual Pacers fan would probably be like, why is he there and not playing and rehabbing?
Oh,
Like,
the
because he has
casuals.
the casuals. All right, what we got next?
Yeah, we don't need to spend too much time on these. We can go up next. Lewis Hamilton. I'll go first. Super smash on this guy because this was the first guy when I was a kid that kind of transcended racing. Because I'd be like hearing about this guy dating Nicole Scherzinger, kind of dominating races. I had a friend come up to me and go, "Yo, how do you become a professional race car driver?" There's like this black kid that's like 16, 17, and he's coming up, and it's crazy. So absolute smash on Lewis Hamilton. Kind of transcended the sport for me when I was a kid. I don't know what you guys think.
Absolute smash. Lewis is so fucking cool. Like he's just so cool. That's all I have to say. He's a great racer. He's an absolute goat. Everything he said sucked. But dude is cool as shit too. So smash.
He definitely made turned racing back into like being a cool thing. And from what I've seen in interviews and things like that, like he seems like you said, be a pretty cool guy. He's also a knight in the UK, which is a huge deal. Yeah, he's knighted. He's Sir. So yeah, absolute smash. Love Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, I agree, Gerald. It's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit Diffie for sure. He's 39. Wow.
Mhm.
Homie's got some excellent skincare. Excellent skincare. I mean, when you're a millionaire, that's helpful, but whatever.
Let's
right.
keep rolling because we got a bunch of these.
Sure.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh. I'm just gonna pass just because I don't like NASCAR.
Oh,
But he's a legend, but I'm just not a big NASCAR guy, so pass.
Yeah, pass. He absolutely. Even I know who he is, but I'm not. NASCAR isn't as exciting.
yeah. I will just smash because just like Lewis Hamilton, when you'd watch SportsCenter as a kid and they'd get to NASCAR, it'd be like Dale. Then you find out his papa was a fucking goat too.
Oh
Just
yeah.
smash.
Mhm.
All right.
But now let's get to the real racers, boys. We talked about some of these guys that have won the trophies, but we gotta talk about actual motherfucking goats.
Oh yes. Smash.
I just watched this movie again like last week, man. Talladega
go.
Nights. Absolutely
Praying,
go.
praying to the sweet baby, tiny baby Jesus. Yeah.
That's his
Smash.
favorite Jesus.
Smash. Smash.
Oh,
Smash.
yeah.
Smash.
Man,
You can be judged if you're passing on the Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Absolutely.
Bobby.
Absolutely.
But now I will
Wait.
test you guys' loyalty a little bit.
If you ain't first, you last.
Yeah.
Facts.
Jean Girard.
Ooh.
I'll go
Also,
first. Absolute smash. Dominated two sport athlete.
absolute smash. Also, Sacha Baron Cohen, low key, is one of my favorite actors. So,
He was
smash.
so goated. So goated. Absolute smash.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Speed.
Oh, I didn't even know you were doing that.
You didn't even
I
know.
had a feeling after I saw Ricky Bobby, I was just like, we're gonna speed race it.
Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go. Smash.
Smash.
Fuck this kid. He talked weird. I was a bigger fan of Racer X. I was a bigger fan of the monkey that was always in the trunk. Fuck Speed Racer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You smashed Dale Earnhardt Jr., but you pass on Speed Racer. That's crazy. Don't
That
I mean,
is
he's
wild.
got full eyelashes. Look at his eyelashes.
He's basically got female eyes. Let's be honest. Like those eyeballs are female lady eyeballs. Yeah. But hey,
mascots a lot too, but you know.
yeah. It was a very before his time. Let's put it that way, right? He was, yeah, he was before his time in his flamboyancy. Put it that way. Feminine eyebrows. Hey, watch it. All right, I have well manicured eyebrows too. Relax.
Last one, the ultimate racer. You know what it's about. It's all about family.
Oh,
Who's passing
Smash.
on Dom?
smash.
Smash.
I do have.
Man.
I don't know if you were you guys there the episode that I of the podcast that I talked about meeting Vin Diesel.
We were, but run through that story quick. It's a good story.
It'll be fast. I was working in London for an event company, and I did the Triple X release party, and Vin Diesel was there, and I was responsible for taking care of Vin Diesel, like making sure that he was happy and stuff. So I met him, and I'll never forget walking up to this guy, and he looks exactly the same in person. Like he's huge and very, massive. But he Speed Racer was reckless. But he I'll never forget like leaning down to be like, "Hello, Mr. Diesel. Like, what can I get for you?" And he looked back up to me and he was like, "I have a vodka Red Bull." And I was like, excuse me? Yeah, do you guys have Red Bull? Yeah, let me go check on that. Guys, I swear to God, the man's voice, he sounded like he had ingested like shit tons of helium. It was so wild to me that he does not sound anything like that in person, what he sounds like in the movies. I'm exaggerating a tiny bit, but it was
actor.
Dude, crazy.
That's crazy.
It was wild. I mean, a lot of actors do that. They like manipulate their voices even if it's not an accent or something. But crazy.
He's a singer too, can you get?
Is he really? Maybe that's why.
He does have a song. He did release a single.
I feel like every like action they all had like one R&B or hip hop song at some point.
I will say, Fully Guilty. I listen to his song all the time. It's kind of fun.
What's it called?
I think it's called "Feel Like You Do."
I'm judging you, Sug. You too.
I need to go listen to this when we're out of here and determine whether or not this is a thing.
Since you're talking about music, I missed music. Music is great.
Yeah, I feel like I
awesome.
do. Yeah.
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting the show started with some tunes has been nice over the last couple weeks. Oh no. Has a sissy voice? Yeah. All right, that was Smash or Pass with the racers. It's a big race today. A couple big races today. We're gonna have a lot more races and stuff over the summer too. So I live life a fourth of a mile at a time.
Quarter mile.
I did see. I said a fourth of a mile. Same.
It's same, but the line in the movie is quarter.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I misquoted. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, one more thing on racing, and then we'll talk about the game tonight. Did you guys know the video of the guy at NASCAR who's just obliterated, and he's got a beer in his hand, big guy, and I don't know if it was the Daytona 500 or something, but he's getting interviewed, and he's like, "I've been drinking since 6 a.m. I don't know what time it is, but I'm here. The cars are loud, and they're all going left." Saw that on my timeline yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I could fuck around and go to a day of NASCAR and get weird, because that looks like fun.
Oh my God, that's so funny, man.
Just so that people don't think you're crazy.
Started drinking at 6 a.m. We're here now. I don't know what time it is, but I'm rolling deep, and those cars are going real fast and real left, son. They're going fast and left. Fuck yeah!
If that does not get you fired the fuck up, I don't know what does, man. Oh my God. I saw it pop up yesterday, and it every time makes me laugh. Every fucking time. Oh God. All right. That gets me fired up to talk about this game tonight. Chat. I said this to you guys as we get in. Are we going to see two sweeps? Are we really going to see two sweeps? I don't think so. If anything, maybe today we find out that that's not true, especially with the Timberwolves back up against the wall a little bit coming into this game. Only a 2.5 point spread. I've seen some 1.5s floating around out there. It's a money line play on the Mavericks is also and it's a close game. It's going to be a close game. Obviously, the Timberwolves back against the wall here. The over/under is set at 207.5. Guys, what are we thinking about this one?
I honestly have so many thoughts about this one. I don't think that we're going to see a sweep.
Where do you want to
really
start?
Where
do you want to start?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to start. Why don't we start with Anthony Edwards? What do you guys' thoughts on him? Does he respond today, or does he kind of, fade into the?
I like his rebounds.
I really like his points today too. So, do you want to go first?
No, the rebounds is just a Plum's play. We've seen it. He's a high energy defender, plays both ends. I think that if this game gets mucky, he's the kind of dude that kind of crashes the glass. We've seen it. He's totally fine with hitting the deck and fucking taking the hard play. I'm very interested to see why you like his points, V.
Honestly,
He's due for a bounce
He's
back.
been so bad. He's been so bad.
He has been so bad, but I just think that a guy like Anthony Edwards can't continuously be kept down like this. I think that he's going to have a better game. I think that he's going to respond. I really, really feel like he hears all the talk. Like I talked about this with his first half points, sorry. But his points line right here, he's not a guy that's going to be continuously kept down like this. And I don't understand the Mavericks have done a good job of defending him, whether it's Kyrie, whether it's Josh Green or whoever they're using on him. But he's gonna have one of these games. They're gonna explode, and the Mavericks are gonna allow that. It happened with the Clippers. It also happened with SGA and the Thunder. I think tonight is the night that we see him. Like the volume has been there. The Mavericks have been playing him well defensively, but he also hasn't been getting the whistle that he'd like, and he's not hitting like a lot of the shots that he's missing are right at the rim, layups and things like that he usually like finishes. I just think that with all the narrative going around, all the talk, everything that's going on in Western Conference Finals, it's his first Western Conference Finals. It's the first time he's made it this deep in the playoffs. It just seems like a good spot for him to kind of respond to the critics and have that big game. Karl Anthony Towns, I don't think he's going to respond in a big moment like this. Rudy Gobert is kind of wilted under the pressure too, it seems like, of Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. If there's going to be one guy that's going to try to force a game 5 or game 6 here, it's going to be Anthony Edwards. It has to be Anthony Edwards. It starts and finishes with him. He's 22 years old. He's playing in his first Western Conference Finals. This is when he responds. At 26 and a half, this is a guy that line we were taking at 29, 30 and a half all year.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely a plum spot, like you said, V, because he's been pretty bad the last 5 games. He's looked not labored, but he's looked tired. I think he had to go get oxygen. I read some stuff that, like, in the fourth quarter last game, he had to go out and get oxygen just because he was so fucking tired having to guard Luka and or Kyrie the whole game. But he's 22 years old, and like you said, he's so due, which is such a bad narrative, but he is due for a good game. I'm going to sound like a broken record, chat, and I really don't care that much, but I'm taking Luka the Don, man. I'm going back to him. You know, I was gonna. His points line is where it should be, which is, I can't believe they didn't set it at 28.5 last game, or they set it at 28.5 last game. They did bump it today. It is 30.5. So then I pivoted and I took his points and assists at 39.5. We saw him get a triple double last game. I did sprinkle it again this game because it's plus 340. We've talked about this with this Mavericks team too. They shoot better at home. Their role players, especially Josh Green, Tim Hardaway, PJ Washington, like all these guys, just they're gonna hit a couple more jumpers in comparison to when they were on the road. PJ struggled in the first 2 games. I could see him maybe bouncing back a little bit today, but I just don't see a way that Luka does not come out and do exactly the same thing that we've seen in game 1 and game 2 again today. They cannot stop him. He's obviously labored, but who gives a fuck? He's dropped 30 plus. He's dropped it in 6 straight against the Timberwolves. I'm just not overthinking it, man. I know it sounds kind of chalky, and I've literally said the same sell job for the past 2 games, but I don't see it stopping. Maybe the Timberwolves get the job done today, but I think Luka's going to carry the momentum from hitting that big shot to end the last game into this game, and cash his 39.5 points and assists. The other play that I liked with Luka, before we kind of keep moving here, is I liked his first quarter points as well. It's over 6.5. It's minus 125. As we've seen in this series and throughout the whole season, pretty much, Luka likes to get going early. Drive, attack, get to the line, see some balls go in the hoop, and kind of just get a rhythm rocking and rolling early. His last 3 home games against the Timberwolves, he's had 10 plus points in all 3 of those games in the first quarter. His line is 6.5. He's hit that in 5 of his last 6 games and 8 of his last 10 games. He had 9 in the first quarter last game. He only had 6 in the first game of the series, but that was when Kyrie kind of took over a little bit. I don't see that happening again today. So I like Luka a lot today. I know that it's kind of chalky and it's been something we've talked about consistently, but I'm just not overthinking it. What's up, Pops?
Right, Mr. Collins, how we doing? To answer Rusty's question, I do want to talk about Luka in a second. But to answer Rusty's question, I don't think they're going to have to do anything differently. Like, this is not an adjustment that the Wolves can make. This is something that they need Anthony Edwards to step up and do. He is just one of their best defenders on the wing. He is their best scorer, and he's going to be the guy for this team going forward. In order to be that guy, you kind of just have to step up. This is not an adjustment thing. This is not anything like that. This is just me thinking that Anthony Edwards is going to respond to the critics. He understands what's going on and what's at stake here. You go down 3-0, this series is over. Denver also lost the first 2 games at home, but then they won 2 on the road in Minnesota. That is exactly what Minnesota is thinking about right now. It can be done. It happened to them in the last round. Chris Finch is, I think, in his first or second year, but he's got these guys believing in what they're building there. He loves this defense, and he's made it work with these 2 guys. I understand that they were built to beat teams like the Nuggets. They don't match up well with the Mavericks here because of guys like Rudy Gobert and his inability to play the perimeter. But tonight, they're going to need Anthony Edwards to step up. And a spot that I've been betting all playoffs is superstars in elimination spots. And this is not an elimination spot necessarily, but to go down 3-0, this is as close as you're going to get. We saw Andrew Nembhard last night.
Dude.
Fucking
154-0.
Exactly. Nembhard last night put it all on the line. 30 points. He went 30. Sorry, I think he finished with more than 30.
32, I think, yeah.
32 and 8.
And that's what's going to happen. And you saw Jason Tatum respond in the exact same way with 36 on the other side and JB with 24 because they understand going up 3-0 is a big fucking deal, right? This is a big game. It's a momentum shifter, and it's even going to be different too because the team that's up 2-0 is now going back home. This is not a situation that happens that often, especially in the conference finals.
They're the lower steal home court. You fucking strangled it away violently.
Exactly. So now they're going to need their best player, aka Anthony Edwards, to step up. And for that same reason, it's why I think Luka has another big game today, SPJ, and I'm with you. The points and assists, even the points line at 28, 29.5. You think it's a 30.5 now, right? Is that what it was?
It's a 30.5, yeah.
Honestly, I still like it there too. Like, you've seen him. He's had 40 plus in this is his points and assists line. But he's at 40 plus in 4 straight against the Timberwolves here. He's been getting to the line. And honestly, emotionally, he's just so locked in to fucking cooking this team that it's hard to not bet him. Another guy on the Mavericks that I want to talk about, because I'm just going to interrupt Sook and let him go after me again. But it's Kyrie Irving. He talked about this post-game after the first game, but Kyrie Irving was talking about how coming into these first 2 games of the conference finals, these guys haven't been here. They're kind of, like there's nerves, and to settle his guys in scoring and leading the way like he did in game 1 really helped him out. As soon as I heard that, I said game 3, Kyrie assist is going to be on the table because now these guys are going to come back home up 2-0, high energy. The crowd's going to be in it. The Dallas crowd is going crazy right now. The Stars just won last night. The Mavericks are playing tonight. It's going to be going fucking bonkers. Exactly. I want Kyrie assist and I want PJ threes. I love both spots, and I just want to pull up Kyrie's lines right here because at home is where you see, even over his last few home games, he's getting the majority of assists. Now, it's not a line he's hit often in his last 4 games, but going back to the last series against OKC, we all saw the kind of role that he was taking on with this against OKC, finding his guys in good spots. Now, if we pull up just his home game logs right here, you can see the numbers and how drastically they change because he identifies how his team plays at home with the home crowd influence behind him. Even with the potential assists, he only had 6 in their last home game against OKC, but 13, 16, 9, 10 in the games before that. It's a little bit juiced at minus 130, but over 4.5 for a dude that is playing the minutes he is, for the dude that is going to see the usage that he is. I think over 4.5 is a great number for Kyrie.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
I
double as well.
Oh, dude,
This
might be a good piece to throw in the lotto when we cook the lotto. Do you have a POD yet, V? Or are you still kind of figuring out what you want to have as your SAUCY 3 entry?
I'm still kind of figuring it out. I'm kind of between Kyrie, PJ, and Anthony Edwards. It's like all 3 of them. I was hoping that coming on and talking with you guys would help me kind of decide what. Yeah.
Gosh.
Vsauce on brand.
Well, let's I have a bunch more props that I want to discuss with you guys, but let's let Sook talk about his play because I think that it's going to maybe end up being our squad ride. But let's Sook, go ahead and talk why you like the over.
I like the over because I like your guys' plays. I like Luca, PA, and I love Ant points. I would not be opposed to the Saucy 3 being the game total over, Luca, PA, and sorry, V, but to cover our asses, Ant PR at 32.5. If you think he's going to have a good game, he's going to be grubbing on the boards, trying to get those defensive boards and lead out on the offensive end. I think that's a comfortable spot in this game. We've been seeing a lot of overs in these playoffs. Vsauce actually shined the light on this on our last show that the overs hit in conference finals. These are the elite of the elite teams. The scouts have been fucking figuring shit out. Teams are bouncing around, changing their schemes game to game. And I think we see another banger of a game tonight. That's why we're seeing a 2-point spread. And I think we see the over again tonight.
We talked about this before the last game, and I know, V, you were a little bit hesitant about the over, and we ended up seeing it. It didn't soar, but it hit. Hit more comfortably than the first one did. But the total was a little bit lower in game one. I agree with you 100%, man. I like the over a lot in this spot. I think that we see a big game again tonight. We're also not sometimes these Sunday games throughout the whole regular season was funky because they were playing at like noon or 1 or 3, which that fucks your consistency. These guys are playing at 7 o'clock. It's a holiday weekend. Like they'll be fine. I love it. I love it. What do you think, V? Do you got any thoughts on the total?
Same thing. I like this a lot. These are two teams that have superstars on both sides of the ball, and not even just one, but like multiple superstars. They can put the ball in net. They can run the floor. They can make it hard despite the best defense. Dallas has had the best defense over the last month of the season, including the playoffs. Minnesota's had a top 3 defense all year. But right now what we're seeing is an offensive explosion from both teams. Game one, we saw 30 and 30 from both Kyrie and Luka. We saw Jaden McDaniels put up 25 points. Last game, we saw Naz Reid go 7 of 9 from 3. Like, things are going kind of crazy right now. And in a winner-go-home spot, right, for the Wolves, basically, they're going to have to come out firing. And if Anthony Edwards starts to get it going, Luka's going to start to get it going. And I think that Kyrie's going to really start to get the troops going all of a sudden in this game. Guys like Derek Jones Jr. that have been shooting poorly over the first 2 games might start to get it going. A guy like PJ Washington, who has consistently missed almost feels like 100 open threes, right? Frustratingly enough, his line again, it's over. Actually. Yeah, there you go. It's over 2.5 now for plus money. I think it's a great spot for him today at home. It's going to be a fun one today. Over 207 points. It's the new NBA, right? I understand where totals are sitting and this and that, but we saw it last night. The Celtics have also had one of the best defenses in the league year in and year out, including this season. And last night, look what happened to them. Andrew Nembhard put up 30-plus points. Things get crazy in the postseason, and this is when we see
the postseason has been crazy. It's been so fucking lit on playback. Game after game after game, we're getting clutch time minutes. Games coming down to 1 fucking possession. We've been super blessed, and like we've been saying right now, we all 3 of us up here, we think we're gonna get that same thing again today. So join us on playback.
Yeah, you got it. You made a great point that I think was it Yusuk that texted this? Was it yesterday or the day before that all of the conference finals games so far have gone over?
V.
Was it V? Okay. Yeah. And it's been mostly because most of the games have been within shot. There hasn't been a blowout yet, which, God, knock on wood, we don't get one tonight. But I feel like this game's going to come down to the last 5 minutes, as the first 2 did, or even the last possession. And usually, maybe we even get overtime. And usually that leads to an over. So I think you just got to keep riding it, hope it happens, and just, as you said V yesterday with talking about something completely different. If you guys are looking for negativity in your life and you try to find it, it will find you. If you look for positivity and you try to find what's going to happen and it's a positive thing, most of the time that will find you too. Let's go with the positive option and just hope that we get a really good game, because I don't want to bet on a stinker and then us get a masterclass. So I dig it. I just plugged in the 3 you just mentioned, Sook, which is the over 207.5, Luka Doncic over 39.5 points and assists, and then Ant over 32.5 PR, and that's plus 355.
Oh, that's a donkey.
And I
That'll
just want
do.
to say too, just like looking at some trends that I had pulled up too. So this is a trend about number 5 seeds or lower, right? The Mavericks were a 5 seed this year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So
yeah, the
Timberwolves,
Mavs are 5.
yeah,
Sorry.
A
Mhm.
5 seed has never won the NBA championship.
yeah. A 5 seed or teams that are seeded 5 or lower have lost the 6 games outright in the conference finals when favored. They're literally 0 for 6 when favored in a conference final. Obviously, Dallas today fits the mold. It's a tough spot to be in. Like, you're the 5th seed. The Minnesota Timberwolves have made adjustments all year. I was kind of surprised that we're not getting a 2-day break between games 2 and 3 in either of the conference finals. When we saw multiple 2-day breaks in the first few rounds. But I think that the Timberwolves will make some adjustments tonight. I think we're going to get a much closer game than people are expecting. And this Timberwolves team went from everyone's darling and saying nobody's going to beat them, no one's going to beat them, to now everyone's talking about them getting swept. I think it's a little bit too much on each side of the spectrum. I think this Minnesota Timberwolves team is going to put up a fight. Whether they win or lose today, we'll see. But the spread is where it's at for a reason. We saw this Wolves team lose an 18-point lead in the game 2, kind of flounder another double-digit lead in game 1, and now they're entering a game 3 on the road as like a 1.5, 2-point dog. It's a little bit suspect.
Sorry, V. Can I just say, as like you guys have been covering sports a little bit longer than I joined you guys last year in the playoffs, so technically this is my first full year covering sports professionally. Can I just say the narratives, 2 games to 3 games, is so fucking violent. I'm getting whiplash sometimes. Anthony Edwards is fucking Michael Jordan. The Timberwolves are going to win the championship. Oh, they're down 2-0. Timberwolves suck. They should trade fucking Cat. It's fucking crazy, dude. We can't be so reactionary.
I think I will give us our flowers in the fact on this show that we try to always view things with in the middle instead of one take or the other. And most other major networks are trying to get clicks and stuff like that by Kendrick Perkins saying the Celtics suck, and Stephen A. Smith saying that whatever the fuck bullshit he's saying. It's all about clicks, man. It's all about people just trying to have a hot take out there that is going to circulate on the internet. But at the end of the day, it's bullshit. Like, let's just talk about the things that are in front of us, and let's just view it for what it is, and then we can, But the whole Ant being MJ thing, as V said, was not a. It was never a he's MJ. It was more of a just his play style was MJ. But that got really blown out of proportion, very quickly, and now it's come back down to earth. But anyway, I agree with you guys, man. I think this is going to be a fun one tonight. Do you guys want to lock in the Saucy 3 with the over Luca PA and Ant PR?
Down.
I do, V.
Yep. I love it.
All right. Let's do it. That's it. Now we can have a little bit of fun with the we'll post the Saucy 3 guys on our Twitter account. Give us a follow. If you're watching us on Twitter, thanks for tuning in. Go give us a follow if you're not already at Your Betting News. We will post it for you guys later today. Couple things, like some props that stood out to me. This is more like lottery type stuff, or things that just add in. Everybody's hitting their prop today. Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. Both of their PRs are crazy low. And they have both been awesome this whole series. Derek Lively, for example, his PR is 16.5. He's had 20 plus in 4 straight games, and in both games, obviously, against the Timberwolves. Daniel Gafford has hit his PR in 4 straight against the Timberwolves. He's also hit his PR in like 7 of his last 9 or something like that. It doesn't really scare me, the fact that they're setting these lines where they are, just because these guys are not offensive powerhouses, so they're not going to move them that much just because they've had some success. But I don't see a way that both of them don't grub and catch alley-oops again. Like, that's at this point, that's what the Mavericks do. And the Timberwolves, no matter how good they are defensively, they ain't going to stop that. Because you're not going to tailor your defense to stop Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively. So
Derek Lively hasn't missed a shot in 2 games,
which maybe comes back down to earth a little bit. But I mean,
I think you go with what you're saying. He continues to grub, continues to be lively on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, his PR, again, he hasn't had a double-double, but he's flirted with one almost every game the last 4, both of this series. a 16.5 looks incredibly enticing to me. Daniel Gafford as same as well, and Naz Reid. That's the third one. PR. If you're gonna do like I did a little PR lay of those three guys like laddered up just a skosh, because Naz Reid has also been spectacular, and I don't see that slowing down either. Like he's gonna get the minutes. It's obvious that they lean on him when he comes in the game. I think he's still gonna shoot well. I mean, he covered it a lot. His PR is 16.5. He had 23 points last game. His PR graph looks very enticing as well. All three of these guys, I think, are going to continue to do what they've been doing, and their lines are low enough to where you don't feel bad about taking them, either even laddering them up a tiny bit, just with what we're seeing and how this is going. So I really like all three of those guys. I love what you said about PJ Washington too, V. I feel like his threes could be a really good spot today too. He's been not great, but back at home. We talked about it before the last game. I thought maybe it was a bounce back, and you said so rightly, which was maybe we wait until game 3 when he's back at home to take him. But I mean, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of props for the taking in this one. Lots of kind of stuff that, you know, if this game does come down to the wire, we're going to see a lot of things get closer, either or smack.
Just to be a little contrarian, because we all seem to be on the same side of things today, we can just say our friends over at Betalytics, use the code below. They actually like the game total under as an A- play on their dashboard, so go check them out. But as you guys have seen, if you watch the show all the time, we go against Betalytics and their model all the time. They're obviously GOATs. We love them. But today I'm definitely with SPJ. I think a lot of dudes are going to hit their props.
I mean, they had the Wolves -5.5 last game, and actually they will be giving away a year-long subscription to one of you guys in the chat when they come and join us next week, because it was always the Mavericks. But you know, it's how it goes, man. There's two sides of every bet, and it's doesn't mean that anything's guaranteed, no matter what you feel about it. So it's why we play the game. It's why we press the buttons. But yeah. You know, did you guys find any other props that were really sticking out to you when you were diving into this game? Like I said, I was very surprised that the lively over 16.5 PR was plus money. To be honest, it kind of sketched me out a tiny bit, but then I looked at it further and I was like, I don't see this being sketchy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the props that I like are the same ones I've always been playing. Jaden McDaniel, like they're mostly parlay pieces. Like Jaden McDaniel's 2 stocks, it's been -180. Today it's -150. I also like tossing in Ant turnovers at 3 for -180. Those are the only kind of things I like. I haven't really built out any parlays, but just so the people know, those are those little ones that I like adding in that usually kind of hit. McDaniel's RA. Ooh.
That's spicy.
That is spicy. That's
probably good value on that.
Mm-hmm.
In both games, they're hitting the glass.
Nice, Isaiah.
Yes, we did, Super Gremlin. So what we ended up doing was the SAUCY 3, which we will be posting on Twitter, but I'll read it off to you right now, is the over in the game, so over 207.5. Luca over 39.5 PA, and then Ant over 32.5 PR. Those are our three kind of. V's not 100% decided on his actual POD, but he liked Ant, so we went with the Ant PR route. Plus 355 was the vibe. Yeah, I like this.
His line is 1.5 again?
It's juicy, but yeah.
Yeah. Parlay piece.
I mean, I just
11.5 too is kind of crazy.
It's 1.5 for -142 for Nas.
What's Cat's point line?
19.5. Yeah, Luca and Mike Conley are questionable for tonight's game. I would be very, very, very surprised if Luca did not play in this game. Very surprised.
So what's up, your nanny?
Hello, your nanny.
They're both playing. They're both going to play.
I think so too.
I hope so.
Unless if Luca doesn't play, this line's going to flip to either a pick'em or Wolves -1.5. So that's what I think. But yeah, what do you guys want to do on for the lotto? Like, do you have like?
I think there's a couple more plays that we should talk about. So we talked to extent about DJ Washington, of course, right?
Yeah.
bad couple games, but he's playing high minutes. 40 minutes in game 1, 41 minutes in game 1, 39 minutes in game 2. His volume has been there. He got 10 and 11 shots, and his points line is sitting currently at just 12 and a half, right? For a guy that's taking 10, 11 shots per game, and the majority of them have all been open shots. A lot of them have been from three, because the thing is not the Jazz, but Rudy Gobert and the Wolves play a lot of drop defense, and it's just
Oh, we got a sub bang V. Sorry.
Oh no, let's go.
Bang. Let's go. UNLV 94. Bang, bang, bang. Let's get it.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks for the follow too.
But
Sorry, we got to do this.
Pulls up three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
Boom.
like it.
Wish Mike Breen was calling this game tonight.
That would be a lot of fun. I like his points line too. And then the last one I want to talk about is Derek Lively's rebounding line. This dude has just been such a high energy guy, kind of giving the Timberwolves and everybody that he plays problems. He gave the fucking Thunder problems. He's now giving the Timberwolves a lot of problems. So not 14, sorry, his points. His points line is something that I like too, but his rebounds is what I like even more, just because of his energy and his propensity of attacking the offensive glass. I said this in our last stream, I think it was Friday, 3 offensive rebounds in the game on Friday, 4 in the games before that. And this is not something that is easy to do against a Timberwolves team. They don't give up a lot of rebounds, let alone 4 and 3 to the backup center. He's coming off the bench. He's not even playing 30 minutes per game, but Derek Kidd likes the energy that he brings. He's still riding for about 27 minutes per game.
Derek Kidd?
Jason Kidd, but yeah.
Jason Kidd.
Oh, that's a
Derek
weird
Lively. Derek
that's
Lively.
A weird slip.
Jason Kidd really likes Derek Lively, and he likes the energy that he brings to this team. Despite Gafford playing fantastic defensively and giving big minutes to this Mavericks team, they use these guys as one player, and they both get to play high minutes, and they both give them high energy because they don't have to play 35 minutes because they're the exact same guy giving you all the same stuff. I love his over 7.5 rebounds. It was plus money last game. It's again plus money today. The double-double didn't hit last game, but you bet your ass I'm taking it again today.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like I was saying before. If you look at his PR, 2V, look at his PR. It's been printing, and it's crazy that it's the line set where it's at. But I like the rebounds too. Like you said, if you want to take that, his rebounding chances has been out the ass the last 6 games.
It sounds so stupid, but he's like you guys are talking about rebounding chances and shit. Like, this is a high energy, high motor guy. He's gonna play off that home crowd today. He's gonna get that first dunk. The crowd's gonna be going crazy. Then he's gonna run back on D, get another rebound, and run the floor, get another dunk. This guy could have like a quick succession of 3-4 buckets, and the crowd is just going nuts, and he's getting rebounds at the same time. That's the type of player he is. I love Derek Lively in this spot. Sorry, Derek Kidd V.
But I mean, but like I was kind of saying too, which ties into this, like I don't think that you should be scared to take Daniel Gafford though, because of Lively. No. Like you can take them both, because Daniel Gafford's PR is 14.5, and that's hit in 5 straight games. And Daniel Gafford's playing a little bit less minutes, but they're playing about the same amount of minutes. They're kind of used interchangeably, and they both are doing the same thing, and it shows up with the numbers that are listed that are showed, I mean, again, like I'm looking at Daniel Gafford here, 18, 16, 17, 19, and 21 PR in his last 5 games. The last 2 against the Timberwolves, 19 and 21 PR. Just, again, sometimes you just got to not overthink these spots and just take them for what you dig, because of, like you said, V, these guys are going to play. They're using them these ways, they're fitting in and everything like that. So, yeah, I like the Lively look a lot, man. I love the what up, SK? What up? Is he right next to you right now? Is he like chilling over on the side?
SK, do your best job to read what that says.
Kirasharu.
Oh, so off. Oh my god. It's okay. I don't blame
Kirasharu? No? Kirasharu.
It's Kirasharu.
Kirasharu.
Oh, that was pretty good for hearing it
once.
That was
pretty good.
Thank you. Kirasharu. Thank you.
The other thing I wanted to say too is I like this PR look a lot, SPJ, just because as I looked it up right now, let me share this screen here. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you can see right.
Teensy bit.
Let me zoom in.
There you go.
You can see right. The Timberwolves over of the two games in this conference finals have given up 58 points per game in the paint, which is not normal for them. That's the most amongst any team in the conference finals. In the last game, that number dropped to 54, but they gave up 62 in game one. It's because of the offensive glass. We saw the inside of the NBA crew talk about this after too. If you're just going to continuously give this team dunks, they're going to continuously take them. And they went, I think, 24% from three in game one and still won game one handedly. It's because they were getting free looks at the net. They were attacking the offensive glass, and guys like Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford were outplaying Karl Anthony Towns and fucking Rudy Gobert. I love this look too. I think I'm gonna probably pivot to the PR SBJ.
Yeah, I think it's a good ladder spot, man. Like you might as well just take it to 18, 19, 20.
I mean, a Kyrie double-double and Derek Lively double-double would feed families.
Oh, and throwing a Luka triple-double, and you're really talking.
If all three of those guys do that in one game today, I will lose my mind. Like that's insane.
You got to sprinkle it at this point now, but
we have to definitely sprinkle it, and their team capable of doing it, in my opinion.
100%. Are you guys down to ladder Lively's PR for the lotto to start off?
If you guys place it for me, because I can't.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm down.
Got you.
I do like that.
There
are options for laddering it up.
You can take it up to 20, I think 19 and a half or 20 and a half. I think 19 and a half was plus 200 when I was looking earlier. Let me find it.
Should we get spicy and just take his double-double?
We could. Impossible. You're talking about the Luka triple-double, the Kyrie double-double, and Lively double-double. Yeah, I mean, it's asking a lot, to be fair. It's asking a lot. Watch the Wolves win now. All of those things could happen, and the Wolves could still win. I'm down to take the double-double V. I'm down.
Okay, and then do we want to dabble with some PJ threes? Do you think he finally does right by us? I mean,
he's due for a 4-3 game.
He's due. Even famous last words.
I know. I mean, 4 threes is plus 420. Nice number.
Fun, Alec.
Appreciate you, Alec. He's back at home. He took 4 last game and didn't hit 1. But as we saw last game, we talked about it before the last game. They just cannot find him. He just gets so wide open, and then he just has not been making them. But he's back at home. He's gonna have 2 to 3 wide open looks. If he sees a couple go down early, this could be free queso, man.
By the end of that last game, he was definitely panicking when he was wide open.
Yeah, well, as a shooter, when you get to that point, sometimes it's better when you don't have that much time to think, especially if you're not making your shots, because then you're overthinking it, and then you just force the shit. But I think he has a good game today from a shooting perspective. V, do you want to add Kyrie assist in here, like his 8 or his 7?
We could do 7 too, because his line is at 4.5. 7 is a pretty good number, and then we already have 2 pretty juiced legs. But do we have too many Mavericks? Is my only question.
Yeah, we have 3 Mavericks, so probably. But I mean, with Lively double-double, PJ 4 threes, and Kyrie 7 assists, that's plus 86.29. If we added a Timberwolf, then we're probably getting in the plus 15,000 range.
Add a Timberwolf or take the total higher?
Oh, I don't want to do that. I think it could be close. My Timberwolf suggestion would be Nas. We could either alt his PR because he's been doing everything, or we can take his threes. I'm a little weary of his threes though, just because he was so good last game, and he started the game 4 for 4. I mean, that ain't fucking happening. It's like the Jaden McDaniels thing. Yeah. But he's gonna keep shooting. He's gonna be out there, and he's gonna keep attacking and scoring. Anthony Edwards, I'm gonna be super aggressive. Haven't taken more than 16 shots. Y'all gonna see tonight. Did he just say that, SK? Or was that from his presser yesterday? Or whenever that game was, 2 days ago?
I have no idea.
I don't want to double dip on Ant just because we have him in the other thing. Although 30 plus for him
Seems
is very. It does.
Yeah.
It does. Plus 155. Man. I think we got to take either Nas or Ant. What do you guys think? I don't want to touch Cat.
Like Ant's rebounds.
Yeah, okay.
Look.
How high though? I don't think he gets to double digits.
6.5 is his line. We'd have to take 8 or 9. 8 plus is plus 160. Nas?
Yeah, for sure.
Points? Threes? PR?
Threes probably.
Let me see
Let's
here.
do 3 threes.
I mean, he's hit it in both games.
Yeah. I'm just looking
Took
at his
6 and 9.
Or do we just not add a Timberwolf and settle for the plus 8,800?
Yeah.
3
Let's
legs
not force
plus
it. I feel like
8,800.
yeah.
That's a pretty, fire. We only need 7 assists from Kyrie. We need 4 threes, sorry, for PJ. And then we just need Derek Lively to get one more rebound than he did last game. And do the exact same thing. PJ
I mean, I'm
just gotta
down.
hit the threes. That's it. I say we just do that. Plus 8,800.
Sure. Plus 86.29. Yeah, we don't have to force it.
Double, 4 threes, and
7 assists.
7 assists.
And if you took Kyrie for 8, it'd get to plus 10,000, but let's leave it. Yeah. I like what the Vsauce is cooking here. Let's go, baby. Derek Lively, double-double. PJ, 4 threes. Kyrie, 7 assists. Plus 86.29. Locked in.
86.29.
Boom. Okay. Guys, do we have anything else to discuss with this game? Real quick, before we kind of tap this off, sign off for you guys, and then send you off into the Sunday sun, and we'll see you tonight on Playback. Who's winning this game?
The Mavericks.
The Timberwolves, I think. I think it's the Timberwolves.
You know, the Plums are growing hair like a Timberwolf right now, so I'm feeling like I think the Timberwolves is the answer too, unfortunately. But I would not be shocked whatsoever the Mavericks win this game, like at all.
Yeah.
I don't want to take a spread, respectfully. I don't think 2.5 either way feels good.
It feels a little bit like there's just like a lot of reactionary stuff going on right now. Like the Nuggets lost the first 2 games, and everybody thought that the Wolves had won the championship. You know what I mean? Then the Nuggets won 2 more. No, the Nuggets won 3 in a row. They were looking like they were going to win the series, and then the Timberwolves came out and busted them in the mouth twice, finishing in Game 7 on the road, right? This team has had some big wins in the playoffs here. They've also beat some really good teams. We can talk about easy path to the finals and all that kind of stuff with the Celtics, but in my opinion, the Timberwolves have had one of the hardest roads as have the fucking Mavericks. They've been battling teams. The Timberwolves took out KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal in the first round. Just because they made it look easy doesn't mean it wasn't hard. Next round after that, they take out the former champions, the Denver Nuggets, and Nikola Jokic, arguably the best player in the world right now, right? So there's a lot going on with these two teams. I just think it's too early to count Ant out. So give me the Timberwolves.
I wouldn't be mad if we got 7 games of this series, so I'd be down.
7 games. As a Celtic fan, I would adore 7 games.
Sure.
Sorry,
Well,
we're only getting 4.
Beat each other up. Beat each other up.
As a basketball fan, I'd love to see at least 5 or 6 of these bad boys. Because also, if this does go 4, we're gonna have to wait like 10 days before the NBA Finals starts.
The Finals won't start till the 6th, anyways.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If both these series go 4, we'll have no games for like almost 10 days. But okay, I'm gonna read off what we've done today with you guys. If you want to tap in. It will be posted on our Twitter. The Lotto not, so I'll read that first, and then the SAUCY 3, which is the SGP for the game, will get posted for you guys. And because the game is later today, there's plenty of opportunities for you to tap in and lock in with us. All right, Lotto plus 86.29. It is literally 3 guys: Derek Lively for a double-double, PJ Washington for 4 3-pointers, and then Kyrie Irving for 7 assists, and that is plus 86.29. if you like to. Water it down, take it how you feel, take out what you don't want to take, put a cup of coffee on it, don't take it, it's your money, bet responsibly. Okay, now, the Saucy 3, the SGP for the game, the over 207.5. Luka over, I'm down, Sook. Luka over 39.5 PA, and then Anthony Edwards over 32.5 points and rebounds, plus 355 for that 3-geyser. It's going to be a fun one. As the chat is saying, please come and hang out with us on Playback tonight, guys. We're going to be watching the game live with you guys, sweating it out, having some fun on a holiday weekend. I might get a little saucy tonight because it's a holiday tomorrow. Let's go. The Mavericks taking on the Timberwolves, 7 o'clock Central. See you later on Playback for that. Boys, it's been fun, as always. Saucy Sundays, baby. Before we tap out, guys, we're going to play some trivia with you. Do the Dirty Dozen trivia for you guys. I'm getting ready. I feel like in the next 2 weeks, we're going to start doing trivia back with you guys, chat. So if you guys have never tapped in, if you weren't here last summer, you don't remember, we did trivia every week with you guys, pub-style trivia. We will be bringing that back with you guys probably in the next couple weeks as we roll into the summer. We'll be doing that on Playback too. It's fun. It's an interactive experience. You get to play trivia against us, with us, and whoever wins in the chat wins some free swag. So should be a fun time. But let's play trivia with us real quick. But chat, get involved. Drop your answers. So do you have it loaded on the screen, or do you need me to do it?
I got it.
Or V do it. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. All right, chat. Get involved. Help us out.
All right. Where are we going to start?
Let's
strategize.
Let's start out with NHL.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got NHL, music, movies, and television. I feel like we're going to do great with.
Yeah.
Snacks and candy also. Retail and shopping, probably too. So this might be a good little 9-geyser for us because I feel like we're all in the same kind of wavelength here. Let's start with NHL for sure, though.
All right, chat, you ready? All right, here we go. NHL?
We're speed boys.
Okay.
Bang.
This Canadian center led the NHL in postseason scoring during Tampa Bay's back-to-back Stanley Cup title win. Yeah.
Stamkos. Oh, that's a good way to get started.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, was it Kucherov?
He's not Canadian.
Oh, no, he's not.
Who's that?
Oh, was it Braden? Was it Braden Point?
Braden Point.
Braden Point. Braden
Right.
Point.
After his stint as a Cowboy head coach, Wade Phillips was the defensive coordinator for 2 teams that went to the Super Bowl in the 2010s, the Broncos and this NFC team. I don't know who this is. Wade
Oh,
Phillips.
fuck. The Saints? Was it the Saints?
Can we come back?
Yeah, we can come back to it. I think it's the Saints. But
All right. The 2001 Eastern Conference Finals was a close 7-game series with Allen Iverson and the 76ers defeating a team led by Ray Allen, the Milwaukee Bucks.
was it the
Yeah.
Bucks?
Eastern Conference.
Was it the
Eastern
Supersonics?
Conference. No, the Supersonics, the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Oh, must be the.
Okay. Music.
Boom.
Along with his own hits, this rapper was featured on hits from the 2000s, such as Gwen Stefani's "Sweet Escape," Young Jeezy "Soul Survivor," and Bartender Akon, right?
Akon, yep.
Yeah. Nice V.
Mm-hmm.
After appearing in The Big Short, this actor had a breakout role playing Kendall Roy on Succession. I don't know his name.
Jeremy Strong.
Good one.
Known for curving bullets to scenes. Oh, this is
Wanted.
Oh, Wanted, yeah. That's a great movie.
Great movie. Don't leave home without is a slogan associated with what American bank, holding, and credit card company? Don't leave home.
Oh no.
America?
I don't think so. It's not Capital One.
Often packaged in small cups, where Candy and Gum brand sells a variety of the gum and specifically named cube shapes.
Double bubble.
No, it packaged in small cups.
Oh,
It's the icebreakers. No.
Yeah, icebreakers. That's right. It's icebreakers. Pretty sure. It's two words.
Let's go.
Oh, sick.
Let's go.
Nice.
Okay, we're NFL and retail shopping. Don't leave home without it. Bank.
It's not Discover.
American Express.
Aloha?
American Express. Yeah.
Amex?
Thank you, Aloha. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Mhm.
Okay, Isaiah's
Wade
saying
Phillips,
Broncos.
NFC team.
I think it's the Saints, but I might be wrong.
Chat?
Is it the Saints, Cat? Wade Phillips was the defensive coordinator of the Broncos and the
Saints?
Saints.
They went to a Super Bowl. So it wasn't Saints.
Fuck,
Okay,
man.
this is what's his name.
Oh, it's
Larry David.
And Jennifer
Yeah, and Jennifer Aniston. Nice.
Wow, killed it, V.
Hell yeah.
Larry David.
Double dip.
Yeah, we need double dip. NFL or NHL? We know the NHL run, right?
The NHL one's Braden Point. Yeah.
Yeah. I fucked that one up.
All right, not bad.
What was the Wade Phillips one?
Seahawks or Rams?
The Rams.
The Rams.
The Rams.
The Rams.
It was the Rams.
The Rams.
Shit. Hey, we did pretty good besides that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll fucking do.
These are fun.
These are fun. I can't wait to play trivia, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
We love you,
There's
Alex.
also rumblings that we're gonna start trying to have something like this on Betting News on the website. Yeah. So we will see. But all right, chat. It's been fun hanging out with you guys today. Thanks for tapping in, as always, for the Saucy Sundays from the All Sauce team. Go follow Just Sook and go follow Vsauce on the Twitter machine. Go follow me, Sweatpan Jesus. Go follow all of us at Betting News. Go follow us on Instagram, guys, betting.news. Go follow us on TikTok at Your Betting News. And obviously go follow us on Twitter at Your Betting News as well. And go get involved at bettingnews.com, guys. Free sports betting info every single day for you guys. Get involved. Shags has already got some MLB scribbles out there. He's got some scribbles for Game 3 of the Panthers and the Rags, which is this afternoon. Lots of stuff for you guys. There's some Indy 500 scribbles on there too. Get involved. Go check it out.
Merch.
We got some new merch too. I ordered a new hat. We've got a new one of these bad boys. You guys want to get saucy with us? You can get a little. You can get a little vibes hat. You can check out our new swimming trunks. You can get a new tank top. It's the weekend. Also, newsflash, chat. In honor of Memorial Day tomorrow, we will be doing a massive sale on the store. So Monday only tomorrow, we will have a sale. A lot of items will be discounted for you guys. So if you want to get involved, go check it out at bettingnews.com/store. All right, chaps. It's been fun. See you guys later. We're going to have some fun watching this game tonight at playback.tv. You guys know the deal. We're so close to 300 followers, man. And if we get 300, we get like so many more tokens. You guys can watch the game with us. But we're just happy that you guys come and kick it with us over there anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Alec, brother, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for your service. Sorry you're leaving us mid-July, but we appreciate you. We appreciate all of our military amigos and amigas out there that are currently serving, and obviously, even though it is a holiday weekend and we're all enjoying ourselves, let's not forget why we celebrate Memorial Day. Let's go, aloha. To honor people that have honored our country and lost their lives doing so. So we will do some more of that honoring tomorrow on actual Memorial Day, but from us at the Sauce team, we appreciate everything that you guys have done for us and will continue to do for us. Boys, anything else before we dip?
Oh, I wish the fucking game was in 20 minutes and not 6 hours.
I know, right? I get some time to chill, get into it, and then I'll meet you guys.
Don't hit the same though, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Little afternoon nappy poo. Get involved, do some chores this afternoon, and then we will catch you guys at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern to watch the Mavericks and the Timberwolves tonight. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. Tomorrow we got Betspresso in the afternoon, even though we got a holiday, so we'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we will see you later on Playback. Peace and love, everyone. Take it easy.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what you
right
know
here.
about rolling
What you gonna do?
rolling
What you gonna do?
down in the rolling
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
what you know about